Hello and thank you for joining us today here on What's the Story. I am Dan Kennedy, your friendly neighborhood video host, and here with me today are two of the members of the band Imperial Teen. So guys, real quick, tell us who you are and what you do in the band.
My name is Roddy, and I play guitar sometimes and sing sometimes and play drums sometimes.
And I'm Joan, and I play bass and guitar.
All right, so you guys right now, I guess this is your first full-fledged tour for this album, but I know that you guys have been sitting on this album for like the past 8 months. What's it like coming off a pretty popular album with Seasick to then put out What Is Not to Love, but then have the record label delay it for as long as it has?
It's frustrating, but we also had to wait for Seasick. Seasick was delayed in coming out too, so, we don't like to dwell on waiting the past. We're just looking forward to the future and getting on with it.
But it was really shitty waiting.
And
really a drag.
I know that you guys have already actually done a few shows, at least for this album, or at least a few shows for this album, because I filmed you for one of them. But have the songs become like old now for you guys?
For us, I think they're a little bit older, and like for our friends and fans who see us in like probably West Coast cities, they're definitely older than the rest of the country.
Okay.
We've been playing them for close to a year, so it's not such a surprise.
All right, so I know for you that this is now like your full-fledged, full-time band. What do you do, or how do you answer people who say, this is still like a side project for you?
No one says that anymore,
No?
I don't think.
Okay.
Sometimes when they ask questions like that, I just pretend I don't hear them.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Never mind. Okay. So you guys recently did a video for...
I don't mean questions like you asked. I mean when they ask questions like,
Okay.
I don't know, with those implications,
Yeah.
like this might be a side band or something.
Well, actually, what I mean by that is that, the first album, Seasick, was really popular, at least on the alternative radio, and this new album has some really great songs on it, but people still say, of, this other band.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but...
It's sort of, it's my history and who I am. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
It's like, sort of, yeah, that's who I am.
Okay.
And there's no sort of hiding that, but we...
Established our own identity by now, that people don't really dwell on it so much anymore.
Okay. So you guys recently did a video for the song You-Who? Okay, good.
You-Who, right.
Okay. And that song is also featured on the soundtrack for the new movie that I don't remember either.
Jawbreaker.
Oh, Jawbreaker, that's right. So what was it like actually getting in working with Rose McGowan on the set to film that video?
It was, and you can quote me on this, it was, ... interesting? Question mark, exclamation point.
Okay.
She was, it was a lot of sort of cooks in the kitchen sort of scenario. Like we went into it, with the intention of making our video, and I think she went into it with the intention of making her video for the movie, and the people whose movie it was sort of went into it with the intention that they were making a video for their movie.
Okay.
So it got a little bit dispersed. We're not used to compromising with people in those sorts of situations. We're best when we can, call all the shots. So it was a little bit frustrating that way, but at the same time it was a real exercise in sort of, I don't know, discipline, really.
All right. So on the new record, you guys worked with Steve McDonald, co-founder of the band Red Cross, which is just, everybody loves Red Cross. So what was it like bringing him in on the project and having his input?
Well, he actually produced the first record, and he's been friends with us for years, so it wasn't like we just met Steve and decided. We sort of ran into some problems when we were recording. The first guy this guy Mark Freegard, who was helping us produce, got really sick when we were making the record, and so we sort of got into a situation where we needed someone right away to help us. So Steve was a good person to call on. He's a very soothing studio spirit.
All right. Well, actually, that's going to wrap it up for us because we only have a certain amount of time on TV. But I would like to say thank you very much to the two guys here from Imperial Teen, and stick around to see some stuff from them coming up next here on What's the Story.